Hey everybody, welcome in. This has been my 1 year anniversary. This is Nightcap with Rhino Man, and let me get this going here. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming in. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what's going on here. I have some technical difficulties going on here. Figures I would. There we go. Got it going. Welcome into Nightcap with Rhino Man, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. Really appreciate it. On this episode, we're going to talk about 1 year, the good, the bad, and ugly of YouTube. As you creators know, there is a lot of all of those things. But we'll touch on a couple of those subjects. But first, as I always do, I have 3 questions for you. How often should you switch things up on your channel? Think about it. How often should you switch things up? If something's not going right, do you keep it up a month, 2 months, or switch it up periodically? That's one question. The second question, have you ever asked yourself, why do people watch your channel? I ask myself this all the time. I'm just a country boy, a hick. Anyway, ask yourself that question. Why do people watch your channel? The third question is, why do you watch other people's channels on YouTube? Why do you watch other videos? Why do you watch how-to videos on YouTube? That's a good question, because you watch how-to videos to learn how to do something. So if you're a channel, you should be watching how-to videos on YouTube, how to get your channel to perform better. Just questions out there. Want to throw that in there. Anyway, if you see this channel, this episode's channel supporter is you. You guys are the channel supporter. Everybody watching this channel, I want to thank you. I truly do. Where is it? I truly do want to thank you. You know what? It's because of you guys that I'm continuing to put these things together, continuing to produce this content. And I want to thank all of you guys for all of the support you've given me in this past year. Let's do some shout outs real quick, and then we'll get right into this. I see TL Slots in there. He was one of the first people in here. Yo Ange, Gamblers Unknown, Hot Mess Slots, SoCal Slots, Spanglish Slots, Chris Patel. Really appreciate you coming in. Shaka Slots, Wannabe Slot Channel Steve. Love you. Preston Thomas. Hey, thank you for coming in. Hey guys, let's see, who else did I miss here? I know I missed quite a few people up at the top. Cindy A, as always, you're much appreciated. Florida Claimers Ted, Lucky Obsession. Hey, we got an email out to you. You're going to be on this show pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. That is going to be a fun show. And guys, if you have not, well, I wonder what's going on here. If you have not watched the show from yesterday, Jackpot Joe and Adventures in Slots, it's a must see. You got to see that. That was a great interview. Really love the guy. Wonderful guy. Okay, so I think it's a little bit slow because I have 2 screens going on at once. I want to jump into this with one quick thing. If I could get it to go right here. Let me see here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to... That should be perfect. I had it all set up, and then now it's acting weird. Okay, here we go. Let me put this on the screen. Okay, guys, March 2nd. 2021 started this J-Real Slots. Really appreciate you coming in. And this is like a channel review. When I go into somebody else's channel, this is what I look at. I go to their sort on the screen. Let me see if I could get it here. And I sort by the oldest. And this is what I'm looking at right now, the oldest videos. And if you could see my oldest videos, when I started out, 64 views, 91 views, 21 views, 24 views. A lot of my views and the older videos, 21 views. Didn't know what I was doing. Thumbnails were crap. Descriptions were crap. Still, some of my descriptions in there are still crap. all the way back through my channel. I think I got, 17 views, 23 views. I went back and changed some of the thumbnails to see if it would work. Hasn't really caught on yet, but eventually it will. So I'm just playing around with this a little bit. But as you can see through my channel, I have 300 and about 33 uploads that I've done over the past year, which is pretty amazing. That's almost a video a day of uploads. So I've done a pretty consistent job of making sure I get videos out there. I have some few shorts in there, have some crazy stuff, tried to go off key and do some other things. I hope I'm not missing anything in the chat. I'm looking at my computer screen right now, and I'm real sorry about that. But I just wanted you guys to take a look, at some of the stuff that I produced before we get into this whole thing, the year in review. It's been a fun year for me, without a doubt. But as you can see, over time, I have learned to do better thumbnails and produce better videos. SoCal Slots, thank you for doing the segments. You may not realize, but you're helping other channels out. But you're helping me, and I'm sure you're helping many of it else out. You know what? That was my intention, to do these segments, not only for myself, but to help other people out, cut that learning curve down a little bit. And I'm going to talk about that coming up. But it's been a struggle this first year. Thank you, Olga Rosas. Congratulations on the 1 year. Thank you. I got to get a ticket in 3 minutes. Okay. I don't know what that's about, Florida Claimer Ted. But anyway, I really appreciate you. And looking at my videos and stuff and looking back at what I produced, I'm sort of in awe by everything that I've put out this year. And it's been an amazing year. And a lot of good things have happened. There's been some bad things, and then there's been some ugly things that have happened. And we'll touch base on all of those things. But as you can see, as we started getting more into current videos, they started getting more hits. My thumbnails started getting better. The learning curve started cutting down for me a little bit, and I started going through some different stuff. I'm going to stop sharing the screen and come right back in so we could jump into everything here. Okay, let's get into it. Let me start off by saying this. Struggles help us grow. Yes, you're absolutely right. Struggles help us grow, and that's what this year has been about for me. Let me start off by saying this. This past year, out of everything, I have never put as much effort, commitment to something for this long of a period of time than I have with this YouTube channel. It's been a commitment and effort, and it's a labor of love for me because I enjoy doing it. But outside of my family, I haven't put that much effort in family and friends. I haven't put that much effort into doing something for this long of a period of time without giving up on it or without saying, hey, no, I'm just going to move on to something else. So it's been a struggle for me to do that. And I appreciate you guys coming in, and I hope I'm providing some entertainment or information for you guys that you guys find useful. With that being said, let's start off with the ugly. Being on YouTube a year, and you might hear some of these bullet points being rehashed in the good and the bad as well. But when you start off with YouTube, I would say the ugly part is the grind, especially in the beginning. It takes time away from others. It takes time away from other things, other events, family members, friends. So what did Jay Real say? Question: what do you consider ugly? All I see is blessings, having all of the content that you have shared with the community regarding the videos, traction or not. all about sharing and spreading the love. You're absolutely right, J Real. But there is an ugly side to it, and I'm breaking these down a little bit at a time. The grind, how it takes away from your family, especially in the beginning, because you don't know what you're getting into, and then you jump into it, and you just gotta grind it out, and you gotta do it day after day after day, and there's a learning curve to it, and you know that's point number two, lack of knowledge. When I started this, I had no knowledge of YouTube, how to edit videos, how to put videos together, how to do lives. I had no clue, and I was terrified of the camera. So I had to overcome all of those things that you're scared about and gain some knowledge. As you work through the grind and you make it a routine, you make it a habit, then it becomes easier. Then you could manage it better, and then you could figure out how to manage your time with your family, YouTube, your work, your friends, everything. It becomes a little bit easier. But in the beginning, the grind is one of the toughest parts. The lack of knowledge is another one. Not knowing anything is one of the hardest things. You have to learn. You have to do it. And I love gaining that knowledge. That's why I say don't be afraid to reach out to others. Yes. Yes, gamblers unknown, you are exactly right. And that's the point that I was going to touch on. SoCal, oh my gosh, so much work that you don't even realize, and you're petrified of being on camera. Haha. That's SoCal slots. That's so true. Because that's exactly what it was. And it is a lot of work. And anybody that's starting out, hopefully some of this content can help you cut down your learning curve a little bit better. And if you reach out to other channels, if you reach out to get resources, if you even look on YouTube on how to do things, that's the best way to cut your learning curve down. I know in the community that we're in, there's a lot of helpful people out there that will definitely help you out and get you through a lot of these struggles. I'm sorry, I kicked the camera with my foot. Okay. Let's see here. So for sure, a lot of work. Just being at your own steady pace, you'll come a long way, as others have too in the community. No struggle. Yeah. Hashtag no struggle. It is a struggle. But that's all part of it. Lack of knowledge is another ugly part of it. You got to gain that knowledge in order to do better. And the third thing in this category is haters. You know what? You're going to come across haters even in this community, such as the slot community, which I found there's more people helping than there are haters. But there are a few out there, and you're going to get trolls and people that either just don't like your content or whatnot. Don't even worry about it. Just continue on. But that is a bad thing that you're going to come across at one point in your journey. You're going to come across those haters. With that being said, there's not really much ugly if you're enjoying the journey. If you continue on and you enjoy what you're doing, you're going to get through all of those things. You'll gain knowledge. You'll figure out how to manage the grind, make it a habit so that it doesn't become a grind. The bad, when you're starting out, and YouTube, and I remember this, when I was starting out on YouTube, I was constantly looking for validation, and validation meaning either subs or people liking your content or people saying, hey, that was a good video, I really enjoyed it. And I know a couple of people are in here from the beginning, the Yoshi Slots, Chris and Lou, Gamblers Unknown, TL Slots. They watched my early videos when I was first starting, but the consistent looking for validation, waking up in the morning, grabbing your phone and seeing subs on your phone and seeing 29 subs, and you get excited because wow, I finally doing right. And then the next day, this is the bad. The next day, YouTube takes 19 of them away because of whatever. They're valid. They're checking to make sure that they're real or whatnot. Rock and Rocco Slots. Thank you for coming in, bud. Hey, there's James Spitzer Cash Out. Thank you for coming in. Randy the Slot Wizard. Thank you. Oklahoma Casino Review. Hey, everybody, please stay around to the end of this video. I have a few announcements to make, and you're not gonna believe it. In the Kitchen with Karen. Thank you. Another one of the guests for the past year. But the bad part is looking for that consistent validation that you're doing something right. And what I would say to that, over the past year, I've done that. But really, when I started to forget about that, forget about looking for the validation, forget about looking for the subs, and just concentrate on putting out the content and concentrate with coming up with the ideas and trying to figure out, where I'm going to take my channel next and what I'm going to do. Spanglish Lots is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's when things started getting better for me. Don't always look for the constant validation, because the validation is if you're doing this and you're having a good time, that's all you. Wow, this is pretty good. Original lemonade, truly. I didn't think I'd like that. Normally, I'm a Corona guy. Got off of work today, didn't go to the store yet, had Trulies in the fridge. Gotta drink them. I'm not gonna let them go to waste. Anyway, so part of my morning routine was waking up, checking the phone, looking at the views, looking at the viewers. And if you see my earlier videos, 29 views, 19 views, 18 views, and they're still out there. They still have the same amount of views. If I would have said, no, I'm not going to do this, I'm only getting 19 people. And I guarantee you, those early videos, 19 of them were probably my family and friends that looked at them and haven't touched them since, haven't done anything else with them. So there you go. Don't look for the validation. Just have fun with it. Be yourself and keep moving forward. So we got the ugly out. One more thing about the bad. The cost. I don't care what niche you're in. Producing videos is going to have a cost to it. You're going to have to pay some money either to upgrade your equipment, to get better software, to produce the videos. For the gambling niche, you have to either buy lottery tickets, you have to buy Kissy Cat's in the house. Thank you for coming in, Kissy Cat. You have to buy lottery tickets, you have to put money in the slot machine. Thank you, Olga Rosas. You have to put money in a slot machine. You have to do something. You have to pay something at some point to start getting producing these videos, one way or another. You could do it with the camera, and you could do it for cheap for a while. But if you're going to do it over a long period of time, you want to keep improving what you're putting out, meaning get a tripod or whatever it is. There is a cost to it. Fairly new channel and really enjoy it. I'm still, let's see what he says. I'm still catching up. You're doing great, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you. James Coupler, thank you. I don't know if that was meant for me or for Michelle, but either way, I appreciate you making the comment. I appreciate you guys doing the thumbs up. Hey, and I'm going to take, let's see, what did she say? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, what did she say? You truly love being in front of the camera. Truly. See what I did there? Yeah, I do. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Anyway, she's downstairs watching this. T-Town Gamblers in the house. The cost. There is a cost associated with producing these videos. It may not be much for some niches. Hit It Hard is in the house. Thank you for coming in, bro. Really appreciate it. I gotta reach out to you. I'll try and reach out to you either tomorrow morning or Friday morning. Rock and Rocco, thank you. We love everybody. Thank you, Rhino Man. Hey, thank you, Rock and Rocco Slots. That's another channel that's coming up. He's going through the grind right now. He's going through all of this stuff that we're talking about. But the cost, that's the other bad thing. Enough of that. Let's get to the positive stuff. It's James and Michelle. Thank you, James and Michelle Coupler. I really appreciate it. The good, okay? The grind. After you get through that initial grind where you made it a habit, the grind becomes your friend, because now that it's a habit, you're used to doing it. And if you back off from that, then you'll find yourself, craving the grind and doing it more often. For me, I've made that part of my daily routine, producing videos, uploading videos, getting ready for guests, thumbnails, all of that, learning new things. That's another good thing about this 1 year that I've experienced. I've learned a shit ton, excuse the language, but I learned a shit ton. El Wedo Slots, what's going on, brother? I learned a shit ton about YouTube over this past year, about not only YouTube, editing videos, marketing, putting lives together, interviewing guests. And I am still, I'm just like this. I still have to do it. I got to put my camera in the right position. I have to get a place for my notes. I have, there's so much that I still have to do in order to produce better quality videos, better content for you guys, more information that you guys could use that would help you. So that's where I'm going, learning new things. This is one of the things that I think is the best thing for me, because my whole life I've been one of those people that have come up with ideas and I haven't really acted on a lot of them. Way back in the day, I came up with IAG, it's all good. It was a streetwear thing, but I never acted on it, never got shirts produced. But I didn't have the technology that we do now where you could just put a logo on a shirt and get it out there and get it done. It was old school screen print. So it was ideas that I didn't follow up on. That IAG ended up becoming a brand and it ended up doing fairly well. Had I acted on it way back when, that would have been my idea. Let's see what Karen in the kitchen says. The thing about being on YouTube, you are always learning and growing. So it's all positive. You're absolutely right, Karen. No matter what stage you're in, if you're like in the first month of your YouTube, or if you're in the 5th year of YouTube, you're always going to be consistently learning YouTube as well as other platforms that come out. So that is one of the best things about YouTube. But for me, I've always had these ideas and never really acted on a lot of them. But YouTube has been the one thing that I've been consistently dumping effort into and producing things because I like the ideas. And this gives me the platform to produce all of those ideas and to keep innovating what I'm doing. So it gives me that platform to do that. Another good thing about YouTube is collaborating with others. I mean, I over the past, James Spitzer, cash out, tell Rhino Man to sign up for the cruise. I guess she wants me out of the house, but as long as they have Coronas on the cruise, I'm there, James. Give me a room. I'll be with you. Collaborating with others. Over the past few months, from January, February, we had the Hit It and Quit It event. We had the Everyone SoCal event, not to mention just meeting up other channels at the casino and having fun with them. Yeah, you can borrow a couple Coronas, Randy the Slot Wizard. I have them downstairs. We'll get them going to you. Anonymous, you are alive right now. Thank you, bro. I think so. I am alive right now. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was just a little distracted with one of those comments that came across. So collaborating with other YouTubers, that has been ideal for me. Meeting other people. Problem with gambling channels is you can spend a ton and only have a decent video. Yo, bro, I feel you there. You spend a ton of money, and I'm going to touch on this point right now. You spend a ton of money and you produce the best quality video out of that ton of money that you spent, and you put that up there. And I'm going to go back to the ugly. You put that up there, and then somebody tears you down because you produced that good video, and they say, man, how come you're only showing winners? That's not the case. Everybody in here in the chat knows when you go to the casino, you're going to spend a ton of cash. You might only get one good video, or you get a couple of decent videos that you got to put together so that it does show a decent video entertainment for you guys that you could watch. So, that's part of the ugly. That's part of the haters that try and tear you down. they watch the video. So, hey, thank you for watching. Really appreciate that. Every video can't be a jackpot. You're absolutely right, Hot Mess Slots. Uh, let's see who else. Broke my own phone using a new phone, trying to figure it out. Anonymous, Bones, do it. Do it, bro. Figure it out. That's part of the learning process. So, so not everybody's going to like everything you put out, but as long as you like what you're putting out, keep doing it. People will come around as long as your personality is good and you keep doing what you're doing. I do this for me. I enjoy doing it, but I enjoy doing it for me, putting these videos together, doing these interviews. I really enjoy these interviews. And if they could help somebody else out, then that's it. And I have plans for this year that you guys are not going to believe. I have guests lined up for this year that are going to be amazing, and you guys are going to love them. So collaborating with other channels, friends that I've made over this past year. James Spitzer, cash out. Just saying, 3-day cruise, Carnival, Long Beach, California, July 29th, Friday to Monday. Everyone join us. There you go. Hey guys, there you go. James is inviting everybody on a Carnival cruise. Do we have to pay, James, or is it all comped? You got everything covered? Because we're there. Without a doubt. Hey, do we need a passport to go on that cruise, James, from Long Beach? Let me know. Curious. Okay, so the friends that I've made over the past year, everybody that's in this chat, obviously, and then there's a few people that aren't in the chat that I would definitely. Do they allow recording on the Carnival cruises, James? Have you figured that one out yet? Their Gamblebee slot, she says she posts wins, win or loss. Rhino Man, I post mine just the way it is. And Gamblebee, I've started doing a lot of that. And then when I do my lives, of course, they're live. I don't go back and edit them unless they're something that was pre-recorded. And what else slots? Thank you for your friendship, brother. Yeah, bro, you are definitely up there on the friendship run. The Good Life 88, congrats on the one year. That's a big milestone. Bro, you have no idea. It has been such a journey. It's been so fun. Meeting the friends, interacting with everything, watching everything happen with other channels. And I truly enjoy that. Really, I truly do. One of the things this year that made me super happy is right after Yo Ange was on my show about what was that? Oh, you have to have a passport. I better get mine now so we could do that. Anyway, one of the things that made me really happy was Yo Ange. After we had our interview and I got to know her a little bit better, and then watching her do her Saturday live stream, um, she hit 1,000 just like that. That one live stream was crazy. She had a couple thousand people on her live stream, and she's just been rolling since. I love watching channels grow. I love seeing some of these channels that just blow up, and that's why I enjoy doing the videos because I get to meet these people way back when, before they blew up and they have 100,000 subs. MJ, true to you. Thank you. Hello. How are you doing? So that was one of the things that really touched me because I know how hard she's been on YouTube for quite a while and she wasn't getting there, but now she's just blowing up. I think she has over 1,500 subs, which is amazing. That is a huge accomplishment for her. Another good is watching your creations grow. When you put out a video, I know this happens for Karen in the Kitchen a lot, and a lot of the other creators, when they dump a video on YouTube and watching it blow up, um, you know, it, it it's a good thing knowing that you produce something that other people enjoy watching and like. it really touches, like raising a kid, so to speak. Um, so that's another part of the good. Building a connection with everybody here. Um, building I hear people call it a tribe, a band, a group of viewers. I don't know what to say. You're Rhino family to me. I appreciate you guys being in here. The Gambler After Dark, sort of like a mentor to me too. Um, let's see what Anonymous says here. Dear Rhino Man, you're doing a great job as far as information and everything else for everyone that's on YouTube. Um, don't let the trolls get in your way. Hey, I never do, bro. If they're watching my channel, that's all good. They could keep being on there. But plus, I got some excellent moderators that knock them out right away. Thank you, Sister Yoshi, Olga Rosas, um, you know, Slot Sister. I haven't even mentioned her yet. And she's been, one of my besties on YouTube. And I know she's going to be going live tonight. We got to check that out. Just it's really amazing. So James Spitzer says that cruise is on his community page. You guys could check it out if you want to join the gambling cruise. Please go over to his channel, check that out, and sign up for it. We'll see what's going on with that. Maybe we can go to that. So building a tribe, building a family of viewers that I appreciate. And I see each and every one of them in here. You guys are all always in my lives. And hey, guys, if you guys are here, you watch my channel. If you like my channel, the thumbs up is great. Share it out. I appreciate any new viewer that I could get on this channel. I really appreciate it. I want to share the content with them. Meeting new people, another good. And of course, making a little money. I haven't made any money yet. Still working on that. I'm 1 year in. I'm 1,500 subscribers. So I'm at the 1,500 subscriber mark, making a little bit of money, $6 here. But you see my views. I don't have many views. I have 200 here, 400 there, 600 there. I have a few videos that hit 1K. But I'll start building on that. And that's part of the grind. That's part of the thing that I like. Let's see who said that. Richard Martinez, thank you very much. Brand new subscriber, breath of fresh air, no drama. Hopefully, see you at the casino. Corona's nights on me, Corona on me all night. Richard Martinez, what casino do you go to? Because I'm on my way there now. I'm just joking, bro. But where do you play at? And I'll definitely make sure I get there. Appreciate that. Yeah, be sure to check out Slot Sisters live tonight. Meeting new people. Hopefully that this content that I produce, the interviews, even my videos, whatever. I hope you guys enjoy it, whether it's cutting down your learning curve or just giving you a break from reality or just meeting somebody new. These channels are channels. They may not be new to YouTube, but they might be new to you as a subscriber of my channel. And I hope you keep subscribing to them or keep checking them out. And if you like their content, continue to watch them and grow as we do as a community. Quality over quantity. Jay Real, you're absolutely right. Lucky Obsession, I love your interviews. You're the best on YouTube. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get there. I'm just trying to get a little bit better each time. Each video, each interview, I try and do something a little bit better, a little bit different. I'm going to continue to try and do this. I'm going to go back to a little bit about making money on YouTube. But if you're just in this to make money, I would say stretch out your thought process beyond 1K. Don't rush to get to 1K, because if you're rushing to get to 1K because you think you're going to make money and then you get there, you're going to be really disappointed. Anonymous says, I'll be there on Sunday, play my free play, care for a challenge maybe. Uh, hey, I might do that, Anonymous. I'll reach out to you after. That might be something we could do. I have to check with not Mrs. Rhino Man on that one. I think we have some plans this weekend, but if I could do it, I would definitely do it. Yeah. So back to the making money part. If you're in it to Gamblers Unknown, $3 a video, that costs 500 to make. LOL. You're right. Um, and then Karen in the kitchen, she says the same thing. You'll be very disappointed, very disappointed. And you know, this is the way that I think about it. And if you haven't seen, Joanne says develop an action plan for your channel. It's incredibly helpful. You are absolutely right, Joanne, without a doubt. Um, but if you're just in it to make the money, you can make money. But you know what? You got to go back to that grind thing I was talking about. And it is going to be a hell of a long grind. You have to make an action plan. You have to develop your content and you have to keep improving your content as you go along. It's not going to be something that's going to come overnight. Once you hit 1K, boom. But there are ways to make money on YouTube. Chris and Lou Slots, thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. Last night we got cut off. I want to thank you for that super chat that you dropped last night at the end of the live. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, but if you get to that 1K mark and you think you're going to make money, it's not going to be there then. You got to make 50, 100,000 subscribers if you're going to start seeing some decent money on YouTube. But there's other ways. You know, there's affiliate programs. There's don't get me started, but there's a lot of different ways, and I'm still learning some of those ways. Hopefully, I could do this because I do enjoy putting this content together. And even if I wasn't putting this content together, I would still be doing this kind of content in one form or another. I only make about $30 every 10K of views. So you need thousands and thousands per views of videos. You're absolutely right. So just don't be disheartened if you're rushing to get to 1,000 because you think you're gonna make money, but it's not gonna be there. It's gonna take a little bit of ingenuity, merchandise, a little bit of everything. But if you're doing it anyway, you might as well get something back in return. So you could continue to grow your channel, and if you have an action plan, then that's all the better. That's definitely what will do the trick for you. If you have a goal to where you want to get to. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink. That's good. Right. Anyway, Lucky Obsession. Cheers. Okay, so this coming year, I have some huge goals. Bucket list for me. Well, I have several bucket lists, but the bucket list for the gambling portion, the videos, I definitely want to get a grand this year. That's number one on the bucket list. High limit major. I need to get a high limit major on Dragon Link or Lightning Link, one of the Link games. I also have on my bucket list, I want to get a double bonus. Doesn't matter what denomination, I just want to get a double bonus where you have the free games as well as the hold and spin feature for Dragon Lake. That's up there. So those are my gambling ones. I have a few other ones in there that I'm going to tweak in there over the year. Okay, thank you, SoCal Slots. I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate you coming in. I truly do. Yeah, a grand would be a good start. You know, I've gotten a few majors on Dragon Link already this year, but I need a grand and I need a high limit major. And again, I want to go for a second super grand chance on Dragon Link. So those are my bucket list for the gambling portion. For the interview portion, I want to get some big interviews. Now, I have some casinos that are lined up, and I'll tell you about who's coming on the show next week. We have a casino on the show next week. And then I got confirmation from, well, I'll get into that in a minute. But anyway, the goals for the bucket list for this is to get some huge channels to do interviews with me. May happen towards the middle of this year. Have some channels out there, some nice medium-sized channels to bigger channels that have already been in the talks with me to do interviews with them, and I'm looking forward to that. But I have casino interviews. I also am working on game manufacturers. I am trying my hardest to get uh, well, I'm drawing a blank. Dragon Link, Aristocrat, somebody from Aristocrat to come on the show. If I could do that, that's on my bucket list. So I'm going to work hard to see if I could get one of those on the show. But aside from my channel, the goals for my channel for this year, 2 to 4 guests per week. So every week you're going to get either 2 or 4 guests from me, 2, 3, or 4 guests from me per week on a live stream video. That's going to be something that I'm going to have to push myself to do. But I have a lot of interest in the interviews, and I'm broadening my horizon, not just to the slot community, but to a lot of other communities that could give you some good tips on how to grow your channel. So let's see what he says. You get a Aristocrat on the show, and I got some serious questions for them. Hey, bro, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I've been working on it for a couple of weeks. I also have been working on getting some casino marketing people on, and I have 2 in the works, and I have 1 that's already guaranteed, and that will be on next week. I'll make that announcement at the end here. So the plan for this year is to have 2 to 4 guests per week, 3 to 5 lives per week. So I will be going live a lot more than I normally am. And as my girlfriend politely put, I am an attention whore. I love being in front of the camera. As you guys know, hey, I admit it. I know my shortcomings. So I will be doing that. And every other day you'll have some kind of posting. So the plan is to post every single day, whether it's a short, a video, a live. You're going to get something out of me every single day for this next year. The ultimate goal for this year to take my 1.5K in subscribers and grow it to 6K by March 2nd, 2023. The Lotto King wants to do a live drinking stream with you and us. Hey, we could do that. I would definitely put him in here and his pussycats, because I have my pussycats down here too. So we could definitely do that. We might have to do that on the Drunken Duo. That's our other channel if you want to go over and check that one out. But anyway, I plan on taking this 1.5K in subscribers and growing it to 6K by next year. And I have a plan to do that. I'm changing things up. And like one of the first questions I asked early on is, how often do you change content on your channel? Or how often do you bring something new? I will be bringing something new to you every 2 months. Whether I'm doing interviews on location, because I have some of those planned now. We have, if any of you guys are familiar with the Kill Bill Church, it's not too far. It was filmed not too far from here, but I will be doing an interview like this with a guest, and we will be doing it from the Kill Bill Church, Farmers Market, Lucky Luke's Brewery. I'm going to show you guys a lot of places different, but I will still be doing the content that you have here. So I'm expanding out what I'm doing and offering you guys something a little bit more, so you guys could see a little bit something different, at the same time getting the wonderful content that I've been creating, only in a better way. So that's coming up soon. Tomorrow, well, we could get in tomorrow too, in a few minutes. So those are my goals. What is, he said I should stay away from Aristocrat. They might send me a cease and desist letter for major chasers. Yeah, that might not be a good thing. Gamblers Unknown, you should definitely do that. Spanglish Shots, I would prefer to do my interview with you in person, and Tequila Shots. Yo, Spanglish, I was gonna reach out to you because I do want to do an interview with you, and maybe we could do it on location somewhere. Doesn't necessarily have to be at the casino. Maybe we could be at a bar with some tequila shots. I actually have a bottle of Tres Generations downstairs right now. We could hit that or some Azul. Hey, I'm all good. I'm all good. Chumba Queen, thank you. Thank you for the anniversary wishes. I appreciate it. Stacey's Slot Channel, I appreciate it. Thank you. So we have a couple of announcements to make. First of all, tomorrow I have straight up slots in the house. Hey, we could El Wedo Slots. You're right. We could do it at your restaurant. How's that going, bro? Are we almost ready to go? We could have tequila over there, and we can film it. I will do it. I will definitely be doing a show from El Wedo's restaurant. So tomorrow we have straight up slots on the program. They're going to be a fun guest. Can't wait to meet them. I am really excited to meet them. I've been following them for a long time. I don't know how many of you guys have been following them. Yes, I know you had an important call, but I've been following them for a while. Great couple. Can't wait to do my pre-interview with them. I'll even invite the tequila. What does he say? Anonymous says, Rhino Man James Spencer has my contract information. You have permission to get it from him. You know what? I will. What did drinking while gambling is not good for me. Hey, it's not good for me either. That's why before I turn into Tim, not Mrs. Rhino takes his money away. So she's pretty smart that way. But Tim usually hides. You know what? When Tim gambles, Tim hides money from himself. He'll put money into the corners of his wallets. I don't know how many people do this, but I'll put money like in my computer bag or something else, especially when I'm Tim. So that way I have to go search for it because I don't want my ATM cards. I don't take my ATM cards with me. Anyway, Tim or Tom. Yeah, Tim or Tom. Exactly. So tomorrow we have straight up slots. Monday morning, he's in here right now. Gamblers Unknown. We have an event coming up next week. It's the Megathon, not Megatron, as some people have called it in the past. Me, Megathon. That's going to be next Saturday. Can't wait for that. Coast to coast, everywhere in between. 30-minute lives. People are going to be getting T-shirts left and right if they hit a major. I think Jackpot Joe said if you hit $1,000, you get a car. JK, just kidding. But anyway, it's going to be a fun event. He's going to tell us all about that. We're going to find out about major chasers. That's Monday night. Yes, Monday night. It'll be in there. Straight Up Slots is going to be on tomorrow again. Thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet you guys and talk about everything. So upcoming guests, guys. I got confirmation that next week we will have on the show High Winds Casino. I'm developing questions for him right now. If anybody in the chat has a question for High Winds Casino, please put it in the comments after this video or shoot me an email, RhinoManSlots@gmail.com. Anything you want to know about High Winds Casino, put it in there and we'll get those questions asked. Melissa is definitely awesome. I spent about 45 minutes with her on the phone just before this live right here. She's awesome. And Oklahoma Casino Review, thank you. It's because I had you on the show and because of you that we're able to do that interview next Thursday. Tomorrow night is at 6 o'clock with Straight Up Slots, but it'll probably be High Winds Casino. We have some details to work out, but it'll probably be next Thursday or Friday that I do that. I'm going to try and work it in for Thursday because that's usually my normal nightcap show. People that have also agreed to do the show haven't worked on a date yet, but Mr. Mike Slots will definitely be on the show. Talk to him a couple of times. He has some other engagements right now, but we will have him on the show. Talk to a few other people. We have people, Billy F and Slots, Beer Belly Slots. There's so many channels. I have a list. Just can't zoom in on it, but I have a list of channels that are going to do interviews. I still haven't even got Chris and Lou Slots in here, and they are a huge supporter of the community, and they're part of my growth. Slot Sister, Chumba Queen, Chris and Lou, Sister Yoshi, the Yoshis, Straight Up Slots, T-Town Gambler. Everybody that's here now has been an integral part of this channel. My 1,500 subscribers are because of you guys. And Spangler Slots, Melvin Lopez, glad I got to meet you. Olga Rosas, hey, she does not have a channel and she's in here at all my lives. I'm watching. Hey, I'm really touched by that and I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a wonderful year. I want to know when your anniversaries are. Thank you, Randy the Slot Wizard, J Real Slots. Hey, I want to know when your anniversaries are. This has been one wonderful year. This journey so far has been amazing. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I can't wait to meet so many more channels, not only on these interviews, but just in person. So, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm glad you guys were able to take this time and just be here with me. Gamblers Unknown, 2 weeks ago, Valentine's Day. What was that? I must have missed something there. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. But anyway, we have that. And then right after this megathon, I had to stop and think for a second. After the megathon, April, I think we're set on April 16th. We're having another Hit It and Quit It event at Yamava. So if you're in California and you can make it to Yamava, even if you're not in California, if you could make it to Yamava and want to participate in the Hit It and Quit It, reach out to Sister Yoshi, reach out to Chumba Queen, reach out to myself. Let us know you want to be part of that event, and we will definitely put you in there. Chumba Queen says her 1 year anniversary was August 10th, 2021. Wow, look at how far she's come. Wow, is there anything in May? Gamblers Unknown, not yet, but I'm sure, by the time tomorrow rolls around, we'll have an event in May, without a doubt. Summertime's coming up. If you guys enjoy these Hit It and Quit It events, or the Megatron, where you're going to be able to get a Major Taster t-shirt just for getting a major. I mean, how easy is that? You go put, $20 in the machine, press 50 cents, you're either going to get a major or a grand. That's how gambling works. So, it's that easy. So we'll see. We'll see how many people Gamblers Unknown sends t-shirts to. Monday, I'm going to show you my my Major Tasters hoodie. I've been waiting to reveal that for a little while. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you taking the time out. I don't want to keep you too long. I love you guys. Let the good times roll. I really, really do appreciate you. Until next time, peace.